Do you wanna build a snowman? Hey guys, welcome back to DCTC. This is Amy Jo, and I have a really fun craft kit today. This is Model Magic, and today we are gonna be using it to build an Olaf. Before we build Olaf, I'm gonna show you all of the different things that come in the kit. So of course we have our instructions, and it looks like Olaf will be pretty easy to build. And then we have our little cardboard cutouts, and we have his eyes and arms. And look, we even have his little tooth. And then the twigs that go on the top of his head. We also have a little cutout of Princess Anna. And I'm kind of surprised that we don't have Elsa in there. Then we have 3 colors of the Model Magic. Can you guys guess what they are? I bet you can. So we have white to make Olaf's body. And then we have black to make the buttons that go on the front of Olaf. And then, what do you guys think we're gonna use the orange for? Do you know? That's right, we're gonna use orange to make his nose. Okay, so step number 1, we have to roll out 5 white balls of Model Magic, and we can use this as the size guide. So I don't know if you guys have ever used Model Magic, but it's really cool. It's different from Play-Doh. It feels really light and almost kind of rubbery. So we're gonna get started building our snowman. All right, so I have all of my little Olaf pieces, and I'll show you. So we have his head, and then the first part of his body, the second part of his body, and then look at his tiny little feet. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of those little mini marshmallows that you put in hot cocoa. Okay, so now we are going to build Olaf. Now, before we build our Olaf, I'm going to draw a smiley face on the part that is going to be Olaf's head. And I'm just gonna do that with my little Play-Doh tool. And there is Olaf's little smiley mouth. And now we can build our little snowman. So there's his little feet. And there is our Olaf. He looks kind of weird without arms. Oh, his head's falling off. There we go. Kind of looks like Baymax right now, doesn't he? Next, we are going to use some black Model Magic to roll out 3 little buttons and 2 eyebrows. So to do the eyebrows, you just want to take a teeny tiny piece, and I mean a really itty bitty little piece, and just roll out. That's actually probably too much. So teeny tiny little balls, and then roll those out into little ropes. And maybe about this size for Olaf's buttons. All right, so I have his eyebrows in place, and I'm just using my little tool to press them down. You know what, he kind of reminds me of Snoopy right now. Do you guys know who Snoopy is? Doesn't he sort of look like that without any eyeballs? Or maybe he looks like a little snake or turtle or something. And next, we are going to put Olaf's buttons on. Whoops, get back here, little button. So there's 1, and then 2 on the bottom part of Olaf's belly. And here is our little Olaf so far. And now we need to add his arms and his eyes and nose. So we're going to very gently pop out the cardboard pieces. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It sort of reminds me of our Peppa Pig clay buddies, where we make the little body out of the clay and then we press the cardboard pieces out to make the Peppa Pig character. This is really, really similar to that. You want to do this part very carefully so you don't rip it. I think that we'll start with Olaf's eyes. So come here, little Olaf. So see these little pieces right here on the side? That is what you are going to press in to make it stick. And I see that we have some problems. Can you guys see how close his eyes are to his mouth? He sort of looks like a minion. So I'm gonna have to raise his eyebrows a little bit or he's gonna look really weird. Okay, so I need to tell you guys something. I had to totally redo Olaf's head because it was not wide enough. And then when I put his eyebrows back on, they were too thin. So I gave him some new, thicker eyebrows. And I added a little more of the model magic. So I want you guys to know that. So if you're making one along with me, or if you're going to make one, you have to make this top part of his head a little bit thicker to accommodate those eyes. Okay, so now let's make his nose. All right, so I have a little piece of orange, and I'm just gonna shape that into a little cone. But actually, before I put that on, I'm gonna go back and build Olaf again and put the rest of the cardboard cutout pieces on his body. And then he'll really start to look like Olaf. But there's his little nose. All right, so let's pop this into place. That makes him look more like Olaf already, doesn't it? Then he needs an arm. And I'm gonna very gently switch hands here. And we'll put in his other arm. And then we need to put his little tooth in. And that goes right there. Here's our little Olaf. So I just attached his nose is already stuck, but I made that little cone and I just pressed it right underneath his eyes. And there is our super adorable little Olaf. And here is our little Princess Anna cutout. And I think if you leave your Olaf out overnight, he will dry and then you'll have a little Olaf, like a little statue or figurine. Okay guys, that's it for this video, and yay, we built a snowman. I think our little Olaf turned out really cute. Now, if you would like me to do more Model Magic videos, you can click on the like button to let me know, okay? And I want you to leave me a comment and tell me if you have ever built a snowman in real life. For more super fun videos like this, check out the rest of our channel. And if you like what you see, we hope you'll subscribe. This is Amy Jo with DCTC. Thanks for watching.
Another video, that's the end.
Come back soon or we'll miss you, friend.
DCTC. We do toy reviews. DCTC.
And we play with Play-Dough too.
Skits, pranks, eggs and toys.
We make videos for girls and boys.
That's right.